Hi, 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 hi,
Hi, hi, hi, hi, hi, hi.
hi, hi. It's more of a question than a command. Oh, look. Thanks, stream. Thanks for pushing it back at me. Love Kick. It's so clever. The way it forgets every single time. It's like, I'm doing the creating. Why would I want to listen to my own thing in your creator
you
dashboard?
never know.
It makes no sense. I do know, though. Oh, press play. This is for Kyle. This video is for Kyle. Or Kyle and Simone.
Is it Starfield?
It's not Starfield. We riot.
We boycott.
Oh,
Says we're
no.
playing tabletop RPGs.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. I changed it. You mean Kick says that or what?
Yeah, Kick says that.
It's lies. You got to refresh it. I've changed it to. Oh, maybe I didn't change it. Maybe I put it in wrong.
It's lies. I've just refreshed it.
I did refresh it to the wrong thing though, because it was tabletop RPGs podcast. So I apologise. I just updated this to get ahead of it, and I still managed to make a mess of it. That's great.
One job.
There you go. I don't want to see guys talking. I want to see gameplay. It says minutes of gameplay, not kind of random people talking. Oh look, you get to use a drill.
What do you mean you get to use a drill?
It's just so you use a drill.
Exciting. Sometimes I just want to use a drill.
Do you in the corner? Oops, nearly forgot. Plugging me charger in.
Hey, gameplay
that would
boy.
be good.
You should come and say hi. Just lurking all the time, bro. Come in and say hi,
Yeah, come say hi, gameplay boy. We're waiting for you.
boy.
Boy. Maybe gameplay boy is a bot.
No, I know. I've talked to gameplay boy before.
I don't believe you.
Oh,
He found
okay.
us because we raided him.
Yeah, see, he's real. And he always lurks. He lurked on Sunday, the podcast, on the stream.
Just gonna get my water.
Oh, we got 2 minutes.
Yep.
No pressure. Hello, Carl. Nice of you to join
Oh,
us.
hi, Lee. Oh, thank you. You know, I just decided, what am I doing on a Thursday, Tuesday
Yeah,
night?
nothing else. On a Tuesday, not Thursday.
Yeah.
I don't think
like
it's
how-
Thursday.
Hopefully Simone comes back before we flick to the cameras, because she's got the camera pointed directly at her bed.
Oh, that's going to be fun. We should just not talk and make it full screen. And just say nothing. Oh, shooty.
Oh, man. How good does this look, Lee? Oh, we've gone on 5 viewers.
So 5 again. Yeah, we're not 6 and we're down to 5. Must have been
Let me
because I was
just-
playing Starfield with you. For the haters.
Oh, you have a sword next to your name, Kyle.
Oh,
Yes, I do.
It's a new thing.
It's a new thing.
Oh, the horizon just exploded. So is this game any good? Does it really look any good? That's what the guy's asking him. Sent to him on the other side. Is it really that good?
Is it just like a fancy No Man's
Is it
Sky?
just like CGI everywhere? Is it actually real gameplay? How many love interests do I get? Oh, well, you know, it's not so bad. Oh, but are you sure? Look, and is it that big, the game, the disc?
Is it like Mass Effect good or just, you know?
Yeah. Is it Mass Effect 3 good, or is it just like Mass Effect Andromeda good? He's like nodding, going, yeah, no, it's fine, it's okay, it's Andromeda. Okay, ready to
Yeah. Let's talk about that invisible wall.
go? That's right. We tease. Sorry, Carl. Ready to go?
Tease away. You'll be messaging me on Saturday going, Carlo, you're live, and nothing will happen.
Okay, we'll see. Ready?
Yep, let's do this thing like a chicken wing.
This is the XboxCast.
Hello and welcome to Game Face, the only Xbox podcast that covers the games that we three have been playing. That's right, guys. No other podcast on the planet is brave enough to cover our games. We're your hosts, Carl, Lee, and Simone, and join us in putting on our Game Face. This is this week's adventures in our Xbox gaming lives. Mr. Lee, how you been?
I'm all right. I was just typing in chat. Why are you squinting then at the beginning of this podcast? You're like squinting or something.
What, to
You're like
Kyle?
going, yeah, Carl's going.
Huh.
That was quite funny. It put
He's
me
just
off, like-
suspicious.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. He's like suspiciously staring at the screen as I pointed at him to start talking. He's like,
Because I'm hearing crackling in my ears, and I hope it doesn't come through.
yes,
to
it
you
does
guys.
a little bit. Yeah, it does.
Oh, now that you mention it,
Yeah,
You hear the crackles.
can hear the crackles.
do you think
Not-
that's the new? Oh no, it won't be the new earphones.
It could be.
Could be feeding back. Have they got a mic on them, haven't they?
They do have a mark on them, but it's
Just
not
Not doing anything.
activated. I don't think. Oh well.
But we still have your old ones. We haven't thrown them away
Just
yet.
tap the mic
No, we
again,
haven't.
because it went really quiet when you grabbed the mic. Okay,
Testing,
cool.
testing.
No, that's
Still
nice.
kind of crackly, isn't it?
Yeah, something good. Something happening there.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was good.
Something's probably just not grounded.
I'm grounded.
Like you.
Oh, I'm grounded. I have my feet on the ground, even though I'm 10 stories up.
Yes, I'm good,
Even though-
Kyle. I'm good, Kyle. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. Thank you. How's your week been, Mr. Lee? I notice you've lost some hair.
Ah, yes, I got chopped on Saturday. Yes, went in,
Right.
walked out again.
Got
when
the
I
snip.
left. I got the snip, indeed. Yes.
Had a fight with the lawnmower.
Yep. Lawnmower 1. It was good.
Clearly.
People a bit lighter. A bit cold though. That day was really cold. And this morning I woke up, it was
Yeah.
like 2 degrees of icy stuff everywhere. It's like,
Yeah, I was chatting to my folks earlier yesterday. No, day before. It's freezing over
it's
there.
freezing. Got a haircut, got really
It's-
cold. I was not happy. It's like,
It's definitely feeling like spring here. So I'm
whatever.
sad for you guys.
It's feel like winter here still.
No good.
I don't like it. It needs to stop now.
Yep.
I got a big
Yes.
jacket.
You've
I
got
got a big woolly jumper
3
on today.
days. 3 days to go
What, until it's nice?
until here we go, the first day of spring.
Ah, then all the lambs come out and all the flowers come out. And it gets really cold and all the lambs
3.
die.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Took a very dark turn.
Don't tell my cousin this. So my cousin from Germany's visiting.
Oh, no.
She's here as an exchange student till December, and one of the main things she wanted to do here when she visited was to hold a lamb.
A dead
so,
lamb? A dead
don't
cold
tell her
lamb.
that.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to hold a dead cold lamb, you just go to Pack and Save
Mm,
and just go to the freezer section.
true.
They're better in New Zealand. Those lambs.
Are they?
Yeah, lamb here is not as good.
Oh, I thought it
Yeah.
was all exported out of here to Australia. Because they don't have sheep in
is,
there. It's too hot
But
for
you
sheep.
have to look for the label, the one that says New Zealand lamb. Otherwise, you're not going to get nice lamb.
Right.
You may just end up with some kangaroo.
I'm going to
instead.
say, what is it? Yeah, it's not lamb, it's something else.
Australian lamb, also known as kangaroo.
Kangaroo, yeah, or croc.
Mm.
Croc? Oh yeah, croc.
Yes.
Croc's
Croc.
more like chicken. Croc's like a white. The thing actually you wouldn't. They're different colors. Those meats, so you wouldn't mix them up really.
Food dye.
Kangaroo meat's very red
Oh, it's very gamey, I would say then.
till you cook it. Yeah. Yeah, very gamey.
Some very interesting turn this conversation's take already.
Indeed.
I apologise for bringing death to the podcast immediately.
I don't.
Okay, cool. Amazing.
And how are
Yes.
you, Simone?
Me, I'm good. I'm better than you.
Yep, indeed.
Poor Kyle was sick last week, was getting better, had a bit of a raucous night, and came home sick again.
Sounds like self-inflicted.
That's probably why I don't have as much sympathy
As
coming my
normally
way.
get.
I gave you lots of hugs,
Yes, you did.
and bought you meds,
Yep,
brought you back meds.
lots of meds.
Are you
Oh,
just
man.
dying? Are you tired, dying, kind of?
Oh man, it's ridiculous.
Stressed,
So-
maybe.
You know when you're at the stage of your sickness where all your muscles are just sore and achy.
I do,
And
yes.
Lee's nodding for the
Silence
audio
nods.
listeners.
Well, sorry, I was actually stopping the YouTube video. I was trying to do something else while you were chatting away, and then you asked me questions like, "Bugger, no, I'm trying to stream here."
Oh, that's amazing. We should wait until Lee's distracted with things and then ask him questions. So that he
That's
just
right.
nods.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. What do you think of Exoprimal?
Nod.
So brilliant.
Oh yeah, you've jumped.
Oh
in the
yeah, it's
game,
great.
have you, Lee?
Whatever you said, Simone, it's great.
Yeah, I totally agree. So I was like, oh yeah, okay. When are you going to ship over that mark, Lee?
Oh, which mic? The one that's sat over there in that box.
Yeah, the nice red one.
Nice red one. I don't know. I'm not sure.
It'll
what to
get
do
rid of the
with it.
crackles.
Will it?
I think you need a new headset.
Hmm.
Hmm.
The headset's not earthed properly. But anyway.
Why don't you just give it a wiggle?
That's what she said.
I've given it a wiggle and it stopped crackling, which is good.
Yeah, it does sound better. There you go. I know
There
things
you go.
about
Wiggling, wiggling.
Yeah,
Unplug it,
I
plug it back
loved-
in again.
There we go. You just wiggle your headset around and then things come right. It's amazing.
IT. There you go. Hardware was my favorite topic at uni.
Because you
No, it
just turn it
wasn't.
off and turn it back on again. Why is it
At uni,
smoking?
we had a test, mini exam, and one of the questions was it had a photograph of a stick of RAM, and it said how many gigs is this stick of RAM, and so how many megabytes? Sorry, is this stick of RAM? And so it's what 1,000 megabytes to 1 gigabyte. Yes.
1024, actually.
Oh,
When-
okay.
In Windows.
Anywho, I checked, by the way. I wrote down the correct answer, but I put a comma in there because it's 8,000. And yeah, that wasn't accepted.
Oh, really?
Yep, no commas.
But
But this guy was a douchebag.
okay. Yeah.
He if a student corrected him, he didn't take it very well. Pretty much bully that student into silence.
Brilliant. That sounds fun. Good way.
Yeah,
Nice
exactly what you
positive
want out of your
environment to work in. To
Yeah.
learn him.
I think it's because he was short, so he had a bit of an ego problem.
Short
Every
man
student
syndrome.
there was taller than him. So yeah,
So he's
his
trying to
ego
prove a
was a
point
little
all the
bit
time.
a little bit special.
Oh yeah, indeed.
Carl, come on, Carl. Come on, we got this, bro.
Yeah, I got it. I'm ready for you guys. I'm waiting. What's happening?
All right, okay, cool. So
What's the name of
games.
this podcast? What do we do? What
Pod
is
games.
this?
We're
Is
doing
this- we
games.
talk
In.
about
I played
news?
games
We
this
talk
week.
about our games, Kyle.
I played
We're the
games
only
this
one.
week.
Oh,
Did
thank you.
anyone-
Thanks for the reminder.
Okay,
Take
so
us out of it.
as Carl's
Lee
dying.
does. Just nod at the screen. Yes.
Yes. So did anyone continue on their Patreon picks?
Yes.
So would
Yep.
you like to update us on your current progress, Simone?
Sure. Played some more of Stray. I think I'm a third through.
Okay, that's pretty far actually.
Well, like 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, about 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So I don't know, 4 to go. Knowing me. In a week, I'd forgotten the controls. So there was a part of the game where I had to run away from these little ticks. Actually, they're huge ticks. They're bigger than my hand. But I couldn't remember the button for run. So I've officially died once, at least in the game. Had to
is there-
start
is there an
again.
achievement for that?
No, there should have been.
What? There should be, yeah, definitely. There
I
should, always, there
reckon.
should all be an achievement for dying.
Yeah, they should.
Yes.
You get 9 lives. So are you on your 8th
There you
live
go. Die 9 times as an achievement. That should have been it.
now? Ooh. Yep.
That's-
Missed opportunity.
That would be pretty cool. I haven't looked at the list actually.
Oh,
So I'm playing for fun because I wasn't asked to 100% it. I was just asked to play the story. So I'm playing for funsies.
So in 2 days, do you think of the game complete?
Yes. Today's Tuesday.
You got until
I
Friday. haven't
might
you?
have some time today. I won't have time tomorrow. Might have time on Thursday while you guys are podcasting.
oh yes, actually, you'll probably have some time for
Yep.
Stray.
So maybe Maybe. I am really enjoying the game. You feel they've got the movements of the cat really good, and that's what makes the game fun. I think you're very smooth. Um, it's again the game's a bit more limiting than I expected. You can't jump on everything. It's not freeform.
Mm-hmm.
You have to kind of look at a box, and if A appears, you can press A and jump on it. It is quite fun that when you're on a ledge, you have the opportunity to knock things off,
Oh, it's very
which
cat.
is good fun. And the last place I was in was kind of like a library, so you jump on top of a stack of books, and when you jump off, they fall off. So that's good fun. The physics in that regard are good fun. But yeah, no, just the movement, walking around, stopping, turning around in a circle, just feels smooth, feels very cat-like.
Nice.
So I'm enjoying that. Now, story-wise, I've come across this village of robots who have found a safe haven away from these ticks that I mentioned earlier. So I'm going around meeting them all. I've come across this postcard of the outside world. So in the game, there's... it looks as if I'm in some kind of dome with fake stars.
Oh, okay.
So, which I didn't realize before. So I'm
it's
not.
the Truman Show.
That's what
That's-
I was going to say.
That's what it seems like. So there's no humans, just robots, and then me, and I'm from the outside because I started off in a green area with Sky.
Oh, okay.
So I'm trying to get out essentially because I want to go home because my brothers and sisters are probably scared and looking for me. So yes, came across this postcard and I'm asking around how do I get back to that, and they're all like, it's a myth, you can't, even if it was true you wouldn't be able to get out of here.
So, how are you talking to
And,
cats?
No, I haven't talked to cats.
Oh, it's robots.
I'm
How are
the
you
only
talking
cat.
How are you talking to robots then? What's the...
Oh, so I got the backpack.
Aha, okay.
The backpack is a little robot that
Translator robot.
helps you store inventory and translates.
Nice.
So he translates for these guys backwards and forwards.
That's okay.
So yeah, I've been meeting lots of little robots. They've got their own little civilization there. Lots of them are keeping house. Some are selling scraps, and it looks like the scraps that you can buy from this one vendor help you in the story. So he says, bring me a soda can, and I'll give you one of these. And so when I found the soda can, came back, swapped it out for some electrical cables that now sit in my inventory. And based on the way the game works, I'll need them for probably for the story.
Yep.
Later on. So now I've got them. And at the time, my mission was to talk to a robot called Momo, because his mission in life is to find out how to get to the outside world. So I've just chatted to him, and he had a bunch of friends that tried to get to the outside world, and I believe they died. And so he's at the point now where he's given up.
Oh, no, this is no good.
He says, nope, I'm not going to do this anymore. So that's where I'm at. I'm wondering how to get outside, go home, and no one cares now.
And no one cares now. Toddy's about to
The
update
robots.
us and know where you are. Oh, yeah, I know where you are. Approximately you're at, and then he stops. It's like a mystery.
No, he says, I know where... I think he means I know where you're approximately
Oh, where you're at. Oh, I see what you're saying,
Yeah.
I know where approximately you're at, yes.
So yeah, no, otherwise it's good. It's like a walking simulator, but you've got a very slinky cat to watch as you walk around. And he's quite cute. As long as there's no close-ups of the cat, the graphics look great. From a distance, everything's very pretty.
That's very interesting.
When you zoom in, you can see, it's hard to do here as far as I know about video games. So, as long as it's zoomed out, everything looks really pretty. It's like a mini Tokyo. Yeah.
The
Which
one
is
thing
quite
that
pretty.
I appreciated was when you got the backpack as the cat, you had trouble walking and then you just lay down Like if you try to put socks on a cat or something, you know how they have trouble walking, but then they just stop and lie down and hope it goes away. You
You
do that
know,
in the beginning.
you know when you have a cat and you put some kind of like you toss something light, like a pair of shorts, on top of the cat, and he kind of like arches his back and scrapes his tummy along the ground as he walks, like it's the heaviest thing on the world. He does that movement, and they've got it down pat. And then obviously he can't get the backpack off, so he just flops. It's very, very cat-like, and I wasn't expecting it. That was very clever.
You missed a golden opportunity to say that they got this down
Then
cat.
cat. Yeah, I was thinking
Ah!
the same.
Sorry, I'm trying too hard not to trip over my words.
Sometimes you just got to take a deep breath and have a bit of a pause.
Yes. So there you go. It's fun to play because the movement's so unique and they really do it very well. And it's pretty from the zoom out.
That's interesting you say that. You're approximately referred him. That's what Toad said. You're right.
Oh, good. That's about what I expected.
Yeah.
Great. That's good to know. Not too far off.
Cool. So Kyle.
So after your review last week about you're not sure whether it was worth being nominated for a Game of the Year award, are those feelings changing now that you're playing it a bit more?
Well, we spoke over each other a lot last week, so I just want to iterate. It totally deserved Indie Game of the Year, which it won. It does not deserve to be nominated as Game of the Year.
Yep. Fair enough.
Oh, so you think... Have you played Tunic? And there's another couple of games in there. What was it called? There was a couple of games that were loved by all the hog guys.
Yeah, and Cult of the Lamb.
Cult of the Lamb, yeah.
Yes, I know they loved it. I take recommendations from the Achievement Hunter community with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
No, but they were obsessed with Cult of the Lamb.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool. I'm just checking. That's all. 'Cause I never played any of these other games. I've not played any of the games actually. If there's any games, but Tunic's was a very good game as well.
Yeah, I'd play Tunic.
Yeah.
Cult of the Lamb, I thought was a rogue, which
It's a roguelite, yeah.
yeah, which
A roguelite with like a house that you go back to kill people or something, or sacrifice people. That's right.
Oh, you sacrifice them in your house?
You have people in your house, and when they get to a certain age, rather than them dying, you sacrifice them, and that's supposed to appease the gods, not the dogs, the gods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole
Okay.
process for kind of having people in your area and your sacrifice that makes them happy or something like that. That's the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
And
cult.
Tunic is a puzzle game.
It's a puzzle game, yeah.
So yeah, they're not really genres that I enjoy. So yeah, okay. Cobra Todd says it's very streamer friendly. Yeah, I'd watch other people play, but wouldn't play it myself. So it's just I don't know, the
Yeah,
conflict
that's
of
cool.
genres.
That's I was just asking. That's all because I know the other couple of games were highly rated. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they were. For some reason though, there's certain genres that almost always get more higher score in general than other genres, and I feel like rogues are one of them. Dark Souls like are the others.
Yep.
So I think there's a part of the community that rates games highly if they're hard because it makes them feel good at games.
They're special.
So
Bring me story mode any day.
does that answer your question, Kyle?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Indie Game of the Year, go for it. But it's not
Interesting.
going to go up against Elden Ring. Don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, no, fair enough. The scope of Stray compared to Elden Ring is slightly different. So I don't think it's fair to even compare them.
No.
Because you could come away from Stray going, game is amazing, 10 out of 10. And then you could finish Elden Ring and go, game is amazing, 10 out of 10. Those are very different 10s, you know?
Yeah. No, absolutely. They're in leagues of their own.
Yeah,
Apples and oranges.
completely.
But yes, great games. Haven't finished Stray yet, but so far it's good.
Wow.
It's not as intriguing as Edith Finch.
Yep. It gets to a point where it does get quite intriguing.
I don't know. Edith Finch is so unique. Each of those stories are so interesting, and once you've finished one, you know that the next one's going to be so different.
Yeah. And you know, with Edith Finch, it also has a lot of human story to it. It's got like very human, even though it's kind of strange.
Yeah.
You can only relate so much to a cat.
Sleeping all
Yeah.
day, eating,
Yeah.
sleeping.
This poor cat's actually going against its nature, really. It's,
Yeah, he's doing movement.
you know, motivated to do something about its life.
That's completely uncut.
I'm kind of impressed. Oh, that reminds me, there's something anti-lore that Kyle came across while he was watching me. One of the things this little robot can do is pop on a torch. Now, that's only helpful for human players because cats can see in the dark. So
That's
it
very
didn't
true.
occur to me, but yeah, pop on the torch, and Kyle's like, "That's weird. Why would you do that? Cats can."
Or maybe it's for the
cats
robot.
can- We hadn't met any robots yet.
Oh.
I don't
Like
have
the
a robot.
friend who
Oh,
puts
you
the
mean-
torch on.
Oh, the little fly. Yeah, okay. For his benefit.
Yes.
There you go.
I don't know. Isn't that what infrared's for?
Yeah, you'd expect
Not-
robots have infrared vision.
Not every robot has infrared. Come on.
I thought infrared was cheap as.
All the robots I've
Cheap
met
as,
have
bro.
infrared.
What did you say, Kyle?
All the robots I've met have infrared.
Ah,
My Tamagotchi had infrared.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm
I'm
laughing
just
because
so
I only
thrown. Okay.
I only half understand what infrared is. So
Okay.
so yeah, this is me pretending to know what I'm talking about.
Okay, cool. Your iPhone has infrared.
yes.
Really?
Well, mine does.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Was yours, Lee?
I don't know actually about Pixel. I'm not sure.
I don't think Pixels. I know Samsungs have infrared.
Because they want to be like Apple.
Well, because you can turn on your TV with them.
I'm talking about infrared when you
Right.
take a picture. Infrared. Like cameras actually have infrared into them for taking pictures.
Ah. Okay, that's a bit of a different infrared than.
Yeah, it's a different infrared. Yeah, yeah. That's a taking pictures infrared.
Right. See, I knew that there were two different kinds, but
Hmm.
I didn't know if they related because they had the same name.
I don't
That's
know.
why my
actually.
Tamagotchi.
It's a good question
had
because there's a
infrared.
red light on your remote control. It's a red light if you point it. It's a red light. And that's
Yeah.
kind of what infrared is. So infrared.
So it's like a invisible laser.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I know things. See?
I watched that. Oh, you know that Starfield movie you're supposed to watch, the documentary that I recommended to watch it. I watched it last
Yep.
week.
Yeah.
Is it
It's
good?
kind of interesting. So it's a whole, you know, the James Webb,
Yep.
Webb. It's all
James
about
Webb,
that.
yep.
25 years
Oh,
ago,
cool.
they had the idea to do it, and how they kind of put it all together, and the fact that they were going to spend, how much was it? It was like 4 billion was the budget,
Yep.
and it ended up being lots more than
17.
Yep.
Yeah.
that. and then 2009, they nearly stopped the whole thing, just pulled it because Congress got involved and said, "So why are we spending all this money?" It's literally there's like this guys
typical.
in Congress going, "Why are we spending all this money? What's the point? Do we need to get how much? How much more money do you need?" It's like one of those. It will take as much money as it takes
Yep.
because what they're doing
Or
was
are we
incredible.
Are we talking about a real spaceship?
It's
Yes.
it's a the reason it links is because it's got infrared camera, and they use the infrared camera to take pictures past the Milky Way. That's how they get past the Milky Way because it sees the other
Oh.
light.
Yeah, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought this had something to do with Starfield.
It does because the Starfield guy, what's his name? It wasn't Howard, was it?
Hans.
Yeah, I know it wasn't. Yeah, so he said, watch this documentary on Netflix, which I think I talked about last
Okay.
week.
Yeah, we
I
talked about it
can-
in the news.
Yeah, and because it's really good. I don't really see how it links to Starfield, other than there's lots of worlds out there, I guess.
It sounds like we're taking recommendations from celebrities.
Oh, it's from the guy who made Starfield. It's one of the main guys for Starfield, so
I know. But if Kim Kardashian told me to watch, if Kim Kardashian told you to watch a documentary, would you do it?
no, because it'd be not
Why?
related to gaming. You see, I would be surprised if she had any gaming related documentaries that she enjoys.
Well, that's my point exactly.
Yes.
We'll take a recommendation from this guy, whom I don't even know who you're talking about.
It's the head guy, Starfield guy. It's the head,
Okay.
like I don't know. He's not Howard, is he? But he's someone else like that
No.
important. He's like,
He's like Bethesda's like managing director or something.
yeah. So it's quite important. He knows gaming stuff.
Is he
Well, I
your
hope he
cousin?
does. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he's my cousin. No, he's not my cousin.
Okay, Okay, I can
'Cause of-
understand now why you'd listen to him.
Oh no, see, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's not Todd Howard. It's the other guy. So Todd Howard's
Yes.
like the games director or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and whereas this other guy was like CEO or whatever he was. Yeah, and he said, "Watch the documentary, and then you'll enjoy Starfield more." And I watched the documentary, and went, "Oh, it's a really interesting documentary, but I don't think don't see the link to Starfield other than the stars, because that's where that's where the telescope went to."
I see.
Yes.
Do you not
And-
get on with your cousin? And you're just like,
He's a
he made a really good
he wouldn't
game.
give me
but, you
a
know,
copy of the game, so he's dead to me, basically.
Right.
He won't
You're like,
give me
"It
a
can't be
review
that
copy.
great."
What's the point of being my cousin if you're not going to give me a copy?
Fair enough. Depends how many other cousins there are.
Doesn't matter. I don't care. Doesn't know who I am.
Yeah, fair enough, actually. You're in the
We're-
same industry.
We're
Exactly.
the press.
Exactly.
We are independent media. Thank you very much.
Mm.
Although, if they are cousins, we're not unbiased. Well, Lee's not unbiased.
Well, this is why I
But
don't
then
like the
again,
game. I don't like the
He
game
doesn't
because
sound like he gets on with this cousin.
No, he wouldn't give me a review code. That's all I wanted.
Gosh.
Not much.
Some people.
we get on with our cousin Elon Musk just fine so far.
Oh, did you get yourself a free Tesla?
It's on the way.
It's got stuck in customs on the way from the US.
Yeah, they got suspicious.
Yeah, dodgy.
We get on with him as much as he doesn't know we exist.
I tweeted at him once
Oh, yeah?
just to tell him.
Are you
He might
followed
know.
by Barack Obama on Twitter though? That's a question. Like me
I'm
and
not.
Kyle. Like me and
Kyle
Kyle
is.
are.
Yeah, we are.
I should. How did you guys do it? What did you?
I don't
What did you tweet?
know. It's so funny. It must have been the same conversation we were having or something for him to follow us. Or his team to follow
No,
us.
Yeah.
it was- when he was running for president in the beginning, his media team had this thing where if you followed him, they would just follow you back.
Oh, is that what it
They
was?
were just trying to drum up hype. And I was like, oh, this is pretty funny. So I followed him and I'm like, if this guy's ever president, I'll have a US president follow me on Twitter. Yeah, well, guess what happened?
Ah, fantastic! Follow for a follow.
Yeah.
It's fair.
So if old Barack is listening to this podcast, sup,
Of course he
homie?
is.
How
Yo,
you
bro.
doing?
Yo, bro.
Do you want to tweet this podcast out?
Mm.
Or maybe put it on threads?
Jesus. Okay, cool. Right, let's put it back to gaming. Kyle,
Yes.
Resident Evil 2.
So, in Resident Evil 2, there's two stories you can play.
No.
You play Leon, who is the cop guy. He's the one who's coming to Raccoon City because he got transferred there. And you play as him, and he's a policeman, and all fun and games. And then there's a girl called Claire that you can choose to play as. Now, they're supposed to have different stories, but I can't remember ever playing Claire in Resident Evil 2, the original. So my memory on this is a bit hazy. So I decided, let me start Claire's story since I had to restart Leon's story. May as well see what Claire's kind of her deal is. She's coming into Raccoon City because she's looking for her cop brother. So he's gone missing, so she's on her way, and her and Leon meet up in the beginning. And then it's the same game. Claire somehow gets to the police station instead of Leon, which is strange because Leon's the cop, he should go to the police station. And if you're playing Leon, you get to certain points where Claire's on the other side of the fence. And you're like talking to her, and she's like, right, I gotta go, and then like she runs away. And you think, man, if you play Claire, you get to see a different side of the whole story.
Nice. A bit like Gears, where they kind of
Yeah, a
split
bit
up and
like
do
it.
different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No.
Claire goes to the police station. Leon doesn't. Leon's on the other side of the fence now. And you go, wait, what? This is
Oh,
supposed to play Leon. You play through his story, and then you play through Claire's story. But the beginning part, where you're in the police station, is exactly the same. Seems
oh.
weird to me. So
Do you feel ripped off?
it kind of has pulled the wind out of my sails a bit. 'Cause
Mm.
I feel like I was looking forward to seeing Claire's story because the couple times I've met her when I was playing as Leon in my first playthrough, like she's always like onto it, and there's zombies all around her, and she's running around looking like kicking ass and all the rest, and I'm like, this is cool. So I wanted to be like, what's going on with Claire? No, Claire just goes to the police station and does the same puzzles that you do as Leon in the first playthrough.
So she's essentially the female protagonist you could choose if you want to play this game as a male or a female. You'll get the same
Yeah.
experience.
Now, the people who have played it will probably come out and say, yeah, but later on the stories change and you go a different direction, all the rest. But it's still annoying that in the beginning, when you're in the police station, whoever you don't play, you see them on the other side of the fence and they're by outside windows and they're like, I wish I could come in and help you, but the fence has sparks on and all the rest. And you get to another point where you don't have the key for the outside gate and they're on the other gate. And then a helicopter crashes and it starts bringing zombies towards the person on the outside gate. And so you think, man, this person's hardcore. They survived outside the police station for this long. But no, it just doesn't get there. And I feel a little bit like it's a missed opportunity to really expand Claire's story in a way. So yeah, it's taking the wind a bit out of my sails. Apart from that, game is fantastic though. Still really good, like amazing. And I recommend playing it on the ray tracing mode because that's 4K and it drops the FPS down to 40, which still kind of interpolates with 120 FPS. I don't know how they do it, but it's still really smooth. Like compared to 30 FPS, you notice the difference, eh?
Yeah, I bet. 120, you said.
Yeah, so the game runs at 40 FPS, but it somehow manages to interpolate, so it like adds certain frames.
Yeah.
Push the frame rate up to 120.
Yep.
So it's doing some interesting trickery to make it feel as smooth, but still it's running 4K with ray tracing. It's very good for a little Xbox.
for a little game which came out in the 360 era.
Well, I mean, the 360 era didn't have 4K.
No,
They didn't have
exactly.
60 FPS though, but they did have 4K.
Yeah.
No, this is PS1. The original would have been like rendered at like 640 by 480.
Oh, it's
or
just
something.
PS1. I thought it was PS2. Okay.
No,
Oh,
PS1.
360.
So this even worse. It would have been, what are the resolutions of TV? Like 320 by
Yeah,
240
yeah.
or
360? 360,
Yeah.
480, is it? It's not? Or 240,
Something like that.
360?
Yeah. So it's been upscaled really well. The remake is fantastic to the point where I've actually gone and put Resident Evil 3 remake on my wish list. If it comes up on sale, jumping into that because they've
Cool.
done such a good job with number 2.
Mm.
And now I don't know if you know this, but number 2 remake was released in 2019.
Is that significant?
Well, it shows that they released 2019 remake for before the Series X and PS5 consoles,
Oh, I
and
see.
then they went back to give it a Series X patch.
Right. I'm with you. Sorry. Yes.
So even though Capcom has kind of soured us on Exo Primal, when they do remakes for Resident Evil, they've actually done a good job. Almost like it's like a different company.
Yeah, I guess it makes lots of money remaking it, doesn't it? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Do it
And
properly
Resident
resell
Evil
it
2
again.
is what? Been the biggest seller of Resident Evil, this remake? It's like,
Yes.
compared to all the other Resident Evils in its lifetime, this has sold the most.
Mm.
Is that
Yeah,
because there's
get me back.
3 different versions of it? Is that why? Or they just added them all together. Sold it
No,
3
this is-
times.
This is the actual remake itself.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
So it's a good game. Lee, get this game. You'll be amazed. It's fantastic.
Is it free?
Well, I mean, you've got Microsoft money, don't you?
No. Why'd have Microsoft money?
You have points with your Microsoft reward points, don't you?
Oh, sure. But I don't think I have that many.
Well, turn them into Microsoft money.
As I said, I don't think I have that. I keep spending them. I keep getting $5 vouchers randomly, and then buying random ass games. I say so.
Where do you get these vouchers from?
If we're just getting
Oh, you mean
points,
from the points? Yep.
points, yeah.
What games are you buying exactly? Are
Oh,
these games
normally
paid
games
for?
that are like $5 and they're just cheap. I'm like, oh yeah, all like DLCs or stuff like that. I'll buy them.
Ah, yep. Well, just save up for like a couple months and then buy Resident
couple
Evil with Microsoft.
But I don't
money.
obsess over the quest points like you do, though.
Oh, no. Speaking of quest points,
Hmm.
if you jump into Forza Horizon 4 and get 7,000 influence, 250 points
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
For right now, is it?
right now, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, hashtag do that. It's like the opposite of Nike's slogan.
Do that
The opposite of what? Sorry.
rather than do it.
Just do it.
Oh,
do it.
Nike.
Yeah.
Sorry. I thought Nike was a new friend you'd made, but I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Who the
cousin
heck
of
is
Mark.
Nike?
Oh. So yeah, that's
Uh,
Mr. Lee. How's Age of Empires going?
I haven't played anymore, if I'm honest.
Oh no. But why?
Because I decided to play some different games.
Okay.
Well, I was
Any
shaking.
patrons picks games?
No, I didn't play any actually in the end.
Oh,
I
my
was
word.
going to play the stupid cartoon game at one point. Close to installing that.
Smurfs.
Cartoon game.
No, there's 2 cartoon games, wasn't there? Like it's Blue's Clues or whatever stupid cartoon games they put in the list.
Oh, Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol, there you go.
Yes.
Stupid cartoon
Alright.
games. I nearly played the Paw Patrol one because I wanted a racing car game to play. But then I decided against it and ended up playing Unbound. Need for Speed instead.
Oh, nice. How are you enjoying it?
That's good. It's very chill. I was tired last night. I wanted to just sit down quietly and play a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I put a couple hours in. Also, it annoys Tony because we're having a little competition.
Yes.
So she
I
messaged me
remember.
like, "Why are you playing this game? You're only playing Diablo. Stop playing this game," she said to me.
Yeah, because she could sit back and relax for a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. Well, she only got a couple more achievements more than me. So
Right.
yeah, so I bought the treasure map for $5, and then I was going around and picking up all the stupid little paint areas and the stupid inflatable teddy bears. I don't really understand what the inflatable teddy bears are for.
I haven't seen any of those.
Yeah. I'm still winning. Yeah, you're still winning, Tony. For now. I'm just building up on it. It's just a slow game because you end up doing each day, and I was always trying to get
Yes.
20,000 credits, dollars, whatever they are,
Yep.
in each day.
Yep.
And then the night is just a nightmare because you keep your heat from the day before.
Oh,
So I had
forgot
4.5
about that.
heat on the beginning of my night. Yeah, your heat doesn't reset till the next day.
that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, that is rough, buddy.
Yeah, 4.5 out of 5 heat before I even start doing anything. So as soon as I do one race, I get 5 heat. But I've already trying to get to the race. I've already had 2 races with like escapes from the police, which I managed to do, and I get 1,000 credits for each one I escape it. But also I'm picking up rabbits and whatever, bears and whatever stupid things that I see. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll go and get that on the way. So I've got like 4,000 credits from just driving around and avoiding the police in the night one.
Yeah.
Not doing any
Yeah.
races yet. I haven't even managed to get to the races yet, which I'm concerned about because it'll get me to 5 stars. And I think 5 stars will be really hard to get away from.
Yeah, I'm finding 2 stars annoying.
Oh no, 4.5's okay. 4.5 is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
They just kept hanging out where my garage was. So every time I tried to end the day, they'd get on to me.
Oh, that's annoying. So you need to have you can get 2 extra places to stay, which are safe houses. There's 2 safe houses you can open up
I need that.
in different places. Yeah. And I did notice that with the higher stars you go, the longer it takes for the escape time to disappear.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah. So you've got to hide. It's cool though. I like it. I've been playing around. I stripped out one of the cars is a bit stupid looking. The one with the big. It's got these big exhausts on the side of it. I took it all off, and it just looks like a stock car now.
Yeah, no, it's shocking, eh?
It's terrible
So
design.
ugly.
Yeah. So I've kind of gone on a mission to get a decent A, decent B. I got 2 new cars. If you log in now, you get 2 cars as well.
Oh, okay.
Lambo and a what was it? Porsche maybe or something like that.
If you log in now, you say.
Yeah. As a like.
Why?
I have no idea. I logged in. It was like due to it being season 4 or something. I was like, here's this car and this clothes. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
So I have like 5 cars. I got a Beamer, a Lambo, my Beetle, that stupid looking car, which is now looking not so stupid, and something else like a Porsche. But they're all S and S plus, like they're all fast cars.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting.
Yes.
Don't you wish when spring came along, someone would just popped up at your door going, here's some new clothes.
have a Lambo.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, have a Lambo. I'm not using
Have
it.
a Lambo. But I always now I've got 20,000 in the bank, so I've got enough for the weekend race because you got to have 20k to put into the race to win on the Saturday race. And I think that's like
okay.
the progress the story on it. But so the idea is you save a lot of money while upgrading your car during the week, and then on the Saturday you have the race against The girl who nicked your car.
Yep, that girl.
That girl, yeah. She's very naughty.
Dodgy.
He was naughty from the start. We should have seen it coming.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
too trusting.
It's a cool little game. It's cool. It's Need for Speed. It feels like Need for Speed to me. And I really don't mind the music as well. I don't know what your problem is with the music, Carl, but the music's fine.
Okay, are you when
Me?
you sit in your car in your Beamer? Are you going to put on the Need for Speed Unbound soundtrack?
I put on the XboxCast podcast, actually. Listen to that.
That's a great answer.
But you know what I mean? When you sit down and you're like ready for a road trip, you're like, yeah, Need for Speed Underground 2 soundtrack on this road trip's
For
going to
sure.
be a banger.
Yeah. I wonder how many hours
Well-
I put into Need for Speed before I kind of got to the point where I knew all the songs. And
Yeah.
do you think it's that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So yeah, when Lee's going to start singing the mumble rap soon. When he starts his
Also,
podcast
I've
with
got a really
"Ooh,
good sound
yeah."
system in my room. My sound bar, and my 2 rear speakers and a big
Yeah.
sub. So they do sound really good though.
Oh yeah. So the cars sound like cars.
The cars outside, the music's vibrating the room. Doing my gangster hand signs as I drive around, you know.
I bet you sit down on the couch and put your hat on backwards.
That's right. Just like you.
Oh, what a rebel.
It's a cool little game. I like it. It's very
Yeah, it's a
chill.
cool
It's a
game.
very chill. Yeah.
It is, yeah. And until your heat gets a little bit too high.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've worked out I can actually win races now as well. I started winning races. You know, I was stuck going second and third all the time. I've actually
Yeah,
started winning a
same.
few races now.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I just started driving to the opposition. Simple as that. I discovered
I
that if you
love-
push them off the road, they crash, and then you win.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
push them into other
I-
police, push them off the road.
Get behind that. Yeah.
Because you can lean on them. If you're in the middle of the road and you just drive into them, they slowly go off the road.
Right. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, so that's how you do it. You got to knock them off the road. I think they do to you. So, although saying that they don't actually they don't take you out. The cops take you out, but the other drivers don't ever drive into you that much.
Huh.
I noticed, and quite a few of the tracks is repeating themselves as well. It's the same like 4 tracks currently. So I now know the track, so I know where I can go quite fast. I know the shortcuts and stuff. So I think that helps.
You've played this quite a bit.
I have,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm on day like 5, I think it is. And I normally try and do all the races for the day or for the morning.
Yep. Yeah, same. I tried that.
Yeah.
But my heat kept getting too high.
Yeah, okay. It got to 4.5 last time I played. Yeah,
So
that's quite high.
Is this a Need for Speed game where you sit down and you pick it up again? You know, like, you know, with Underground 2, you'd sit down at the computer and start Need for Speed. And that would be the game until you finised it. Need for
Well,
Speed
I was
Unbound seems
happily
to be
playing
missing
it until I got a buzz from my mate going, "Do you want to play some Diablo?" And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
"I could play some Diablo, you know." So I jumped into Diablo afterwards. I was quite chilled out, and about 9:30 he flicked messages, "Hey, do you want to go jump into Diablo?" I was like, "Actually, yeah, let's do that. That sounds fun." So,
Oh yeah, that sounds a lot better than anything I'm doing right now.
well, it just because I someone to talk to while you're playing, so it's kind of chill because my character's ridiculous in Diablo 4. I'll continue on talking about Diablo 4 because I have like 5 games. I was like,
Jeez. None of them are patrons picks either.
no,
This is-
not at all. No, I've stopped now.
Well,
Mike,
he's done his due diligence.
I've done 2.
He
I've
has,
done
but-
bad.
Man, the poor patrons, they're looking forward to Lee having these fantastic stories all month.
Well, they give me a
And I
stupid
told
horse
them
game.
about-
What do they expect? It's their
I'm
own
not-
fault. This is punishment for giving me a stupid horse game.
Yeah, no, that horse game was hilarious.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Oh, so Diablo 4. My character's insane. It's ridiculous. I'm running on level 71 or 70 against level 78 stuff and
Jeez.
just melting it. Melting,
nice.
melting. So flurry,
Sounds boring.
rogues. No, it's great because you can get all the good gear. So getting uniques, kind of doing dungeons, which are quite high as well, which is quite hard. And running around with a guy that's like 5 or 6 levels higher than me. So we're just having fun, kind of destroying stuff. And the Helltide, they have these chests in the Helltide. Have you done Helltide at all, Kyle?
No?
So this Helltide is like once you get, I think it's only on number 3, on tier 3, the world goes red and it's really loads of stuff to kill. But also everything's
okay.
like 2 or 3 levels higher than you. Or 6 levels higher than you, depending on where you are. So it kind of just, yeah. And there's chests in this. When you kill stuff, you get these little things to collect. And when you collect 250 of them, you go to a mysteries chest, which gives you a mystery item. And then you get 125 gives you boots, 75 will give you like a hat, and there's about, I don't know, so there's like 6 or 7 chests in the area. Each one's from 250 to 150. And we did all of them in the run yesterday. We actually ran out of chests to open. It was great. Yeah, collected like maybe 1,000 of these little things. Just melting stuff. It was awesome. Real fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, Diablo's cool. I like Diablo. And then this weekend is 25% extra XP and gold.
Ooh. Yeah. I was like, that sounds exciting, but this weekend is Starfield weekend.
Well, if you get bored of Starfield after half an hour, you can always jump into Diablo and level up your character.
If you see me on Starfield, just don't bother sending me a message or anything.
Oh, well, I was sending you screenshots of like the 25%. Because I'm doing a
that's
couple
funny.
levels a session at the moment, so hopefully it will increase my levelness. Levelingness.
You're
Oh,
living
yeah.
this.
Okay, cool. That was it. Diablo. I can't say much about Diablo. It's great. Just play it. It's fun.
Yep.
Don't listen
just
to the
the
haters.
same.
Just play it. Jeez.
Carl played quite a bit this week.
I saw him on actually. I did see you playing, but I was in 3 at the time. I was in the wrong level. I couldn't join you.
Oh,
And then as soon as then Richard jumped on. I looked again. You'd gone. I was like, oh, okay. So because I was going to invite you into our group because he would have grabbed you through to level 4, to World Tier 4.
jeez. That would have been fantastic. Yeah.
Got you another 10 levels or
time.
something.
Next time. There's always next time. It's not going
Indeed.
anywhere, is it?
No, and season 2 starts in less than a month, which is quite funny. Oh no, it's
That's
October,
insane.
isn't it? It's October.
They're pumping out content like there's no tomorrow.
But you expected that, didn't you?
Yeah, I suppose they learned from Diablo 3.
They did 28 seasons of Diablo 3 in the end.
That's
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I think the one I guess it's like every 2 months, is it? A season every 2 months, is that right?
Jeez. So that means that they're going to put out 6 seasons a year.
Yeah, well, 28 seasons in Diablo is probably about right, isn't it? How long is it out for? 10 years?
Yeah?
And this is the
Yeah.
final season of Diablo 3 as well.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Hmm.
So back to our patrons picks. We
Yes.
still need to update them on Exoprimal.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Will and I played some more Exoprimal.
I'm
Yes,
so
we did.
proud. I'm so proud of you.
You need to jump in with us, Lee. It's yeah.
That game pains me so much, but
Yes, it's Exoprimal. You know what you're getting.
have they patched it? Done anything special? You said there was patch coming out for it.
There's new suits coming out next month, I
Oh,
think.
cool, that you can buy.
Yeah, probably. But we're in the part of the story now where things are heating up and I don't quite know what's going on.
Wow, have they got a different map to play on?
Yes, there
Yeah, oh,
is.
yeah, in different game mode.
Whoa.
Yes, different game modes. We got to the one map where you're looking over a harbor and there's a giant bridge and this massive portal opens up and just thousands and thousands of the raptor dinosaurs fall out of the portal. And then, you have to, in order to progress to the next culling mission or the next mission, there's a certain number of dinosaurs you have to kill or certain dinosaurs.
Mhm.
We had to kill, 1,500 raptors? See, that was fun
Yeah.
because that's just insane. If the entire game was, we're going to put so many raptors on screen, so many dinosaurs on screen that you have no idea what's up or down, left or right, and you just got to murder them all, would be a fantastic game. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 for dinosaur murder.
Okay.
But see, because
no.
you think about it, so if they did lots of dinosaurs, it means you level up quicker because you obviously get XP for every dinosaur you kill.
No, you don't.
No.
What?
No, it's more like Overwatch. You get XP for the game itself. not...
See, that's wrong.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
that's why Diablo's fun, is because you get XP for killing things. So you just kill more things. It's like,
Well, sometimes if you kill lots of things, you get to be on the screen at the end.
oh yeah,
for
that's right.
Killed lots of dinosaurs.
Did you ever get that?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But I the last session I was actually doing a little bit of achievement hunting. So you get an achievement if you're running around in your naked suit, so without a suit,
Brilliant.
and you kill 20 dinosaurs.
Oh, and you managed to kill stuff without your suit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So I just kind of hang back, shoot the little ones, and then I put my suit back on. We didn't win that game.
Really? Felt like you're being carried.
But it's okay. I have it now. Now I can be of use again.
Yep, I'll do it next time.
I think on Overwatch I got into the the awesome page for being the best healer or something one time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because no one wants to be
Yep.
the healer. I was like, okay, I can do that.
It's pretty easy to get on that page for being the healer.
I know,
it is.
because no one else wants to do it.
Yeah. Well, that's my thoughts on Exo Primal. Do you have anything to add, Simone?
No, I'm trying to remember what the story is. What did we uncover about the story recently? So you're in there's at least 2 worlds, 2 universes. You've got the one you're in, and then there's an alternate one where you're seeing other versions
Isn't it back
of
in
yourself.
time, isn't it? Is it a time thing?
Yeah, there's that as well. So
Yeah,
it's
there's that as well.
different dimensions because each of the Exo Primal people is supposed to be you from another dimension.
Yes. Well, they establish that at the beginning, don't they? Because they see each other, and then one of the guys, the geeky guy, goes, "Where am I? Why am I not in it?"
Yeah.
Because you're dead,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, that's a bit
Oh.
harsh.
Sorry.
That's right. And we had a PvE match where we were fighting with other people, but we got a special cutscene at the beginning where Magnum, the Aussie guy from the alternate dimension, pitches up
Mm.
Handy.
and he helps us fight. Kyle, does he help us fight or do we protect him?
We have to kind of protect him, but when we go down, if you die, whatever, he comes to resurrect you.
Right. So it was kind of a special matchmaking session because that's all part of the story. After that, we got a cutscene with him in it that progressed the story and spoilers. So
Yeah.
yeah.
You're just gonna have to play it, Lee.
Also,
Oh.
we fought a T-Rex.
Oh, we did. We fought a T-Rex.
Yeah, yes.
New one.
We won.
Isn't
We
there a
beat it.
T-Rex in that one map? Isn't a T-Rex in it? There's a big
No.
dinosaur that comes out. What's that?
It's something else, Kyle.
I know there's a Stegosaurus. Isn't that the short one with the? Isn't one who's come out?
We haven't encountered a Stegosaurus. We've had an Allosaurus, or the Ankylosaurus.
An Ankylosaurus, an Allosaurus, a Carnotaurus.
Carnotaurus?
Yeah,
Triceratops quite often.
Triceratops.
Oh,
very often.
Triceratops. Yeah.
But no, this was the first T-Rex. At the one part of the game where you can become the dinosaur
Yes.
and terrorize the other guys, I don't really enjoy that part very much.
I do, because you get to attack the opposition.
I don't
I
like
did it
being attacked by the opposition.
Every single time we played like 3 or 4 rounds. I'd always try and get
Yeah.
a dinosaur suit immediately, because I think it's quite fun to be a
Okay.
dinosaur.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, go for it. I don't like picking it up.
It's cumbersome though. You
Um,
can't really control. Like the controls are shocking being a dinosaur.
Yeah, they
That's
are.
the problem.
I feel like that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, being a dinosaur.
Yeah. Cumbersome,
I don't know.
awkward.
I found myself getting stuck in places or stuck against a wall and stuff like that all the time.
Oh.
Maybe that's why I was struggling with the game and saying the controls rules, because I was always the dinosaur, and dinosaur just does not do controls properly.
No, the dinosaur doesn't do controls properly.
No.
Well, he's a big boy, so don't fit him through little doorways.
He's outside.
That's life advice right there.
Little
Top tip of the
dinosaur.
week.
Dinosaurs do not go through little doors.
Yep. Big dinosaurs don't go through little doors.
Yeah,
Right.
otherwise, nothing else. We are 28% through the story.
Oh, that's nice that it gives you a percentage.
It is cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
every time you continue the story, that percentage goes
But you
up a
literally
little
just
bit.
play games and it continues the story, yeah?
You have
The-
to activate it. So you can play a bunch of games and you get story pieces unlocked. And then you actually have to watch said story pieces for
That's
the
right,
story
yeah.
to progress.
But there are some cutscenes that you're forced into
Hmm.
as well. So sometimes that means you experience the story out of order a little bit, I think. Carl, do you remember? I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I don't really vibe with the story because it's so weird and it's so bad.
You guys are really
I
selling it.
find no, I find the characters interesting.
Yeah, the
Um,
characters are okay.
The nerdy guy with the bionic arm, he's interesting. the scary Russian lady. She's interesting. Your character's a plank. You never talk or anything. The big black guy I like. And then the Aussie guy. The former Aussie guy.
Why is he former Aussie?
I don't know.
Because
You
he's
might just have to
fucking Aussie.
play.
Okay.
They pulled him back so far in time, he stopped being Australian.
Oh, he said be English.
So yeah, no, you're gonna have to jump in and play with us at some point, and we will drag you through the story of whatever it is.
See, it's annoyingly, isn't it, to be offered to be dragged through things.
No, I love being dragged through things. That's how it worked in Diablo the whole time. It's great. I'm happy to carry or to be carried. I don't mind.
And now we know who nominated Exo Primal for us.
Thanks, Emily.
Yeah, we thought we were friends.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame.
Turns out she's not even played it.
No. I think she just thought it'd be
So-
funny. Haha. Funny.
Kiera
shame.
did remind us that, in fairness, we were going to play Final Fantasy, but I couldn't, so we had to have a backup plan, which is fair.
Yeah, fair.
See, neither of those games interest me. I'd rather be playing.
Diablo.
No, the one where you are small. What's it called? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Grounded.
Grounded.
Yeah, I'd rather play
Yes,
that.
Grounded
That's
would
an
have
awesome
been
game.
lots of fun.
Yeah, actually, I was rooting for that one.
Yeah, same.
That would have been good fun.
They knew it. They knew we were rooting for Grounded and voted on Exo Primal.
No, but they were
instead.
really nice to you. Both of you get games that actually want to play.
Yeah, true.
Well, with Kyle, they just heaped on the horrors, and Kyle's not as he doesn't have as big of an aversion to horrors as people thought. So, yeah,
But
didn't
Layers
mind.
Within, he probably would have not enjoyed.
No, Layers Within, Evil Within, all that nonsense. No,
No.
I would not have enjoyed.
Yeah, fair
Resident
enough.
Evil's scary, but not that scary.
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 It's more jump scares, isn't it? Like random jump scares from zombies appearing.
Yeah, it's got creepy sounds as well.
Oh, really? Even when there's not zombies around.
Mm-hmm. Because you
Wow.
can hear some of them, even when you can hear them behind the doors.
Right.
Yeah, it's not great. So yeah. Okay, no more patrons pick. This is our final update on it. So,
True.
Yeah.
so what do you guys think of the event?
Us?
Yes.
Well, I came up with the idea, so I think it's great. After this month is done, I will ask our patrons to DM me with their thoughts
Mm-hmm.
on how they think it went and what we could possibly change for next year.
Yep.
Better games.
Did it function the way a way that was interesting? Did the month interest you at all? Did you enjoy Secret Santa?
Mm,
Just how can we make it better next year, or should we scrap it?
yeah. So we'll be looking for some feedback.
Yep.
Mr. Lee, what did you think about it and your game?
See, I don't mind playing bad games, but this game was so boring. It kind of killed me. It was like 5 hours of boring gameplay.
Oh,
That
man.
was the problem with that game. Age of Empires 2 was interesting because I wanted to play that anyway, so that was fine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But it's not. Yeah, it's like a. I'd say I wanted a game that's like short and sweet. Like a short, sweet, stupid game would be better than a long, boring game.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yep. Fair enough.
And Age of Empires is just a bit too long, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I did
Age of Empires is
5
an
hours
investment.
and did one campaign in 5 hours.
Jeez. Yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
It can lead itself to some great stories, though.
Well, not really, because it's the same process each time. You get your guy, you build a village, you build some baddies, you send your baddies off to go and kill other people, you take it to castle. Like, it's the same. It's a rinse and repeat, isn't it? Age of Empires. Unless I was playing multiplayer with one of you guys. See, if we were a 3-player Age of Empires 2, that would have been hilarious.
Oh, yeah, that would be pretty good.
It would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There's an idea for next year, guys.
Yeah, Age of Empires 4 multiplayer.
Multiplayer, yeah.
That would have been great.
And you can have up to 8 players? it used to be 8, didn't it, in Age of
Yeah.
Empires 2? Yeah.
Yep. Eight
So,
players. Just
8
chaos.
mad kind of listeners join us as well. And you have alliances, you have all that sort of stuff built into it. So you can easily do diplomacy. So us three
Yes,
could
we'd
gang
have-
up against the listeners or something.
We'd have to stream it, I reckon.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yep, no, good idea.
Yeah, so there you go. That's my thoughts. I think we could do games like that. It would be more fun to have stuff where the listeners almost pick a game where they can join in too.
Definitely.
Yeah. Might have to be a good game though, not Exoprimal.
No. I think what Lee's saying, guys, is that you guys need to jump into Exoprimal with us.
Oh. I would do that if there was it 5 players? Four?
5.
Is it 5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. What do you think, Carl?
I think it's a cool event. I quite like the idea of being challenged to play one game a month. I hope that the listeners managed to get the stories they wanted out of it.
Yeah.
I know that we've been ripping on Exoprimal for it's well deserved for all the rippage we give it, but it has been fun playing a bad game and have to continue it.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's actually made it more fun playing a bad game because while are you playing it, you go, this game's stupid, it's terrible, but I'm having lots of fun because it's just turned brain off. It actually doesn't matter.
Yeah, and it's not terrible.
No.
You know, it could be worse.
Yeah.
So,
It could be the horse game.
It could be the horse game, exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll definitely want the listeners to tell us what they thought of it.
Mm.
Whether they enjoyed the event, whether they want it back. And then another thought I had was, because we did the whole Secret Santa thing, we should swap this one with Back to Your Backlog so that we do Christmas in July.
Yes. I like that idea too. The Secret Santa thing was a good idea. And in July, because we're usually on hiatus during Christmas,
Yep.
works well. Midwinter Christmas.
Yeah. The
Mid-
midwinter Christmas.
It is midwinter Christmas. Well,
Well,
it's a midwinter. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Cool.
it is. Because obviously it's hot. July, winter normally, isn't it? July, Christmas.
Yeah. Okay, so normal games. Have we been playing any normal games apart from Diablo?
Yes. I have.
What game?
Everspace 2.
Yes, how is it?
It's Chorus. It's so funny how much it's like Chorus. It's hilarious how much it's like Chorus.
right. Which one came first?
Ah, Chorus did. But Everspace 1, when did that come out?
Everspace 1 came out a while ago because that was first
feel like
on
that was like
iOS, wasn't it?
Oh, it was an iOS game, is it? Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure Everspace was an iOS game.
Yeah, so it's graphics-wise, it's not as good as Chorus. You don't get
Okay,
a whispering
interesting.
girl in your head all the time.
Which is a bonus.
Yeah, which is a bonus. That's one tick towards that. But it's a very similar sort of thing where, what's the story? Oh, you're in some sort of piloty type battle thing. You get captured. You then escape being captured, and you've got to start again because all your friends have lost all their stuff. So then you go off and kind of, you have a base with your mate, and there's someone else who's sick, so you need to get like stuff done so you can get into a medical ship, but you're not quite ready. So you're going off on these little missions to kind of turn on the blocking system to stop all the evil spaceships finding us. And while you're driving around, you're picking up like resources, like metal, scrap metal, and random. When you shoot stuff, you get random bits off the ships that you shoot. The controls are confusing because I keep playing like Chorus. Because it's so much like Chorus, I'm literally pressing buttons like I'm playing the Chorus game. And like, oh no, I can't do a slide. I can't do this. So I don't think the controls are as good. I think the Chorus controls are slightly better. If
Okay.
it was a bit more natural playing the Chorus game. It's fine.
You're just going to keep calling it the chorus game?
Well, because I know, but that's what it feels like it is, the Chorus game. Because it's exactly this. Like, even the position of your ship and everything, when you're shooting, it's the Chorus. It's exactly the same as Chorus.
That's fine.
It's hilarious. I don't know. It's all right. I'm not completely sucked into it. Like, it doesn't like completely grab me. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. They have an interesting way of going around. So you kind of go to different areas. You have question marks over areas, which is fine. They go undiscovered cloud or something. So okay, and you actually do like a hyperspace to that place. So there's no cutscenes as such. It's just flying to different areas.
Sorry. Did you say undiscovered cloud?
It was literally was called Undiscovered Area or something, but it was a picture of a cloud. It was a cloud, and it said Undiscovered Cloud or something like that. I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Cool.
Yeah, but there's no cutscenes. Like in Chorus, you would jump. When you do a jump, it's like hyperspace jump. This one, you actually fly at a speed towards stuff. So it's almost like it's just one big world, which is kind of interesting way of doing it. There's lots of investigating, and the scrap ships that you look at, and there was what was one of them? Oh, I think I had to follow the mysterious signal, which is very Chorus as well, because that was the sort of thing Chorus would do. It was fine. It was okay. The shooting is fine. Blowing stuff out the screen is okay. You have your different types of weapons that you can use. You got missiles. You got lasers. You can upgrade your ship. You can buy better defensive stuff. Like you can do this weird, like electrical thing which makes all the other ships around you crash and stop working,
Okay.
like an
Like an
EMP. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
But you just turn into a big electrical ball. So the screen just goes to electricity. And you fly around for a while.
Oh, okay.
Makes the freeze.
Can you remind me, are you playing the first game or the second?
Second. So the second came to Game Pass 2 weeks ago, maybe?
Right.
Really not that long ago. Maybe less, maybe more. Yeah, it's like within the last month anyway.
Okay, interesting, because I was just looking at release dates. So the first ever Space came out in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Chorus came out in 2021.
Yep.
And then the sequel came out 2023.
People like space games.
Yeah, I like space.
Yeah, they
games.
do. I just I looked up the dates because I wanted to see how much inspiration they'd taken from Chorus, but actually Everspace came first.
Oh, for sure, but I don't know what Everspace
Right.
1 was like, whether it was the same game or was a different sort of game, whether it was a fly around a
Right.
spaceship shooting stuff game or not.
Yep, understandable.
Yeah. It's just the feel, the look, the kind of there's weird cutscenes of cartoons. So Chorus has done way better. Like Chorus had proper CGI and stuff happening. It was kind of cool the way they did it. Whereas this is like the cartoon, like you get a Need for Speed 2 cartoons, it's that sort of style. That weird kind of slightly moving cartoon that moves and yeah, it's fine. It's not as good as Chorus though. I don't feel like it's like the actual shooting and stuff is not as good as Chorus. The controls are not as good as Chorus. They don't feel as natural, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, very yay.
Like when you try and do like a barrel roll, you have to press Y to do a barrel roll, which is a really weird button to use to do a barrel roll. Because you press Y and turn at the same time. It's just kind of like a...
Oh, it's not an automatic barrel roll.
If you keep turning left, you just keep turning left. So you got to press Y and then you do a barrel roll.
Oh, no, I mean, you can't just press Y with no direction.
No, you've got to tell it which way to go as well at the same time.
Right.
Yeah. It's weird. It's a weird control. And they're trying to do the training because they have the like practice mission at the beginning and they give you all the controls, like strafing left and right and all this. And, and it was like, why to do a barrel? I was like, what? I was like, oh, okay, I see. And you have to kind of, you end up leaning as you're doing it. So you kind of go, it's just a weird thing to press at Y. Y is such a weird button to press. It's so far away. And you don't really go to it for anything.
No.
Like it's change weapon, isn't it? It's a quick change weapon or something. That's what Y normally is.
Yeah.
Whereas to use it for something when you're moving is a very unnatural. I feel like there's another game that did that recently as well. And they had Y doing something and it was just really unnatural when you were trying to do something.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it. Where you go, Y, pressing Y for something.
Yeah, it just didn't feel right. And again, they're doing it again. I'm like, it just doesn't feel... I don't feel like I do... But I've done no barrel rolls at all in any of the fighting I did. Because it's not a natural thing to go and jump, Because normally you want to maybe press the right button might work better with a barrel roll. Because you kind of got your finger near the trigger, you might do it that way. But left and right barrel roll with the buttons or something like that might work better. But
What
that's
if-
strafing. So it's kind of like a
Yes.
side motion, which
Yeah.
doesn't really... Why strafe, not just turn?
What if it's because we're casual gamers, and if we were professional gamers, we would have like exercises to lengthen our thumb, so it's less.
Maybe I'll get thumb extensions or something.
Yeah,
Oh.
you might have to go to Indonesia.
Remap the buttons so you use the Elite controller and have the buttons down here. That would probably be better.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that'd
probably
work.
what you would do. Yeah.
Can you
Yep.
do that?
No, sure you can remap them. Yeah, for sure.
All right. So you're just complaining for the sake of.
I don't have an Elite controller. I don't have the buttons down here. You have the extra buttons in the Elite. You have the extra 4
Yeah,
buttons in the Elite controller.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tick, tick, tick,
yes.
tick, tick,
And you
tick.
can reprogram them. So you'd reprogram them to be Y would be one of the buttons down here, which would be much more natural to press as you're
Right.
flying around.
And you're saying you don't have the Elite?
I don't have the Elite, no. I don't want to spend $300 on a controller, so no, I don't have an Elite. It's too much money, and they don't last
Carl's
that long.
not
as
using
well.
his.
But it's
Oh, we
broken,
could go
isn't it?
swapsies.
Oh, swapsies. Is it broken?
No.
Is it vibrating properly, Kyle?
The buttons work really well. Like
They don't
they're
last
still
though, do
top
they? They only last like 18 months or a year and a half, don't they? Like or a year?
Yeah.
They kind of wear out quite quickly.
Yeah, the vibration is a bit sick, but otherwise
Yeah.
it's fine.
I heard you say it sounds like a dead cat or something.
The vibration is audible, let's just say.
That's right.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
not great. But still, I mean, there's a nice new mic behind you from Rode that, I mean, we could swap.
What, swap you
my
for a
Elite.
new mic for a broken controller? That sounds like amazing, that deal.
It's a perfect deal. It's like the best deal in the world. I'm surprised you're not jumping at it right now.
What I could do is buy, we always talk about those like $40 power something or other controllers.
Ah, yep.
One of
Yeah.
those might work. Get one of those instead. But they're cable, they're not wireless. That's the problem. But
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't like them because they're cabled.
and Barney will run past the
Yes.
Xbox, and the Xbox will fly, and then there'll be sadness.
That's
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's cool. It's worth jumping into. Just have a dig around. If you like Chorus, it's a similar sort of game. One of the guys in chat said it's really good, so maybe it gets. I would only play for like an hour or so I don't really get hugely into it. But
Starfield is going to have space battles, so that might just scratch that itch.
yeah, no, I love space battles. I love spaceship games. I used to play like Wing Commander and all those games. Privateer. Oh, be real.
Oh. Did you Squadrons?
What, sorry? Oh, Squadron. Yes. Yeah.
Uh,
yeah. Sorry, you
was it
glitched
good?
as you said Squadron. It's all right. Yeah, it's all
No.
right. Yeah. It's fine. I think I completed it. Did I finish it? I must have got really close to finishing it or finished it, yeah. Because you kind of go between the TIE fighters and X-Wings when you're playing. You start off as a baddie, and then you flip and then being a goodie. So you're not playing both
Yeah.
sides. It's kind of interesting.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It wasn't as bad as everyone says. Like the
Yeah,
single player story was fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But you haven't played it, Carl.
I got into the beta for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
right.
played together, didn't we? Did we play
Yeah, we played
yeah.
played together in the beta and was kind of
Yeah, the multiplayer is
Fun.
rubbish because I think you're taking out a capital ship or something with these little fighters. And you just
Yeah.
die all the time. Because they have bigger guns than you do.
always. They always do.
Yeah, but the single player story is okay. It was fun.
Oh, I forgot there was a story.
Yeah, there's a story. in it as well.
Most people do.
I love Space and like X-Wing, original OG X-Wing, all those games, OG TIE Fighter, Wing, all the amazing games. I just played those for hours.
Yeah, have you tried to go back to them?
Oh, a few years ago, so I
Recently?
got them on Steam, one of the Steam boxes. I did play them a bit. They're a
Yep.
wee bit dated. I think
Yeah.
X-Wing versus TIE Fighter is not as bad as X-Wing or TIE Fighter.
Right.
Because there was X-Wing came out, then TIE Fighter came out, and then X-Wing versus TIE Fighter came out, which is like more of a
Yeah.
multiplayer one, wasn't it? And I think that's slightly better.
Oh gosh, I might have dreamt this. Did I mention last week when you were talking about Dark Forces? GOG came out with a Star Wars bundle of all these ancient games, and so
My
and-
childhood, yep.
and I thought, well, I'm going to play all these Star Wars games. I'm going to start with the oldest. So yeah, I played
Which one
X-Wing,
was
but
it?
I haven't.
Was it
played
X-Wing?
those.
Was it? It's cool. It is a cool game. It's a really good story.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the
I
TIE
couldn't-
Fighter story is better than the X-Wing story, though. The dark side story is better.
It
is 'cause you-
was so old, which is not a bad thing. I didn't understand how to play, and I didn't understand the controls or how to get around the base.
Oh,
So I got lost just because it was a really foreign way of playing
that's funny. Okay.
for me. And
'Cause I remember that game where you have to balance the shields with the power with the guns. You have to kind of
Yeah.
like level. I need more shields as a TIE fighter behind me. You drop the shields behind you and stuff like that. There was a whole.
I think
Remember
I
that,
was
Carl?
more
Like-
confused about how to progress the story
Okay, that's weird.
than anything. I don't know. It was a little while ago.
Yeah, I don't know how it stands up. It's a early 90s, that game?
93, I think.
93, yeah.
The
It's
year I
only
was
30
born.
years ago. It's only 30 years ago, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
Yep.
Just giving away Simone's age there, Lee.
Yeah, happy birthday to me from the other month.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's if you like race around in a spaceship, I think it's fine. But chorus
Cool.
is probably better.
I still hear what you're saying, but we're going to be playing Starfield.
Oh no, that's fine. I know you'd never play these games, so that's fine. That's why I want to play these
No,
games.
no, that's not true. I saw gameplay of Everspace and I said to Kyle, that looks incredible. And the only reason I haven't played it is because I thought it was a multiplayer game.
Oh,
Um,
not even. No, I don't know if there's multiplayer
No,
in it.
so when I heard it was
Interesting.
single player, I actually lost interest because I thought you could soup up your ship, make it look cool, and then play with friends.
Maybe there's
Yeah.
multiplayer in it. I don't know. Have to check.
Yeah.
I don't think there is multiplayer in it.
No, I
think
feel like
just
it
purely
feels like a
player.
single player game. It's chorus, so if it's like chorus, then it's
Yeah. Man, so this week has been pretty spacey because I've also been playing lots of No Man's Sky.
Talk about obsessed.
Oh, I did see you playing that quite a lot this week.
I'm 61% through No Man's Sky, thank you very much, without trying really. So, pretty good going. So, I managed to get myself a
one
freighter.
question: Does this include the new update, or is this prior to new update?
Both new
Okay,
update
cool.
and after a new update. So, I have a new freighter, and he comes with a frigate, and you send the frigate off on little missions. And I've been sending through little Easter eggs. Have you seen the screenshot channel in our Discord?
Yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about. You say Easter eggs
Read
lots, and I
logs.
look at it and go, "There's a little robot stood there."
No. Read the logs. Like the one frigate goes off on the mission, and one of the logs is they found a barren planet where nothing happens during the day, and they landed, but then at night all these creatures came out. The winged creatures. And you go, oh, that sounds familiar.
No, Lee doesn't know it. You're gonna have to educate him.
Bats.
Did you never watch Pitch Black?
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one is landed on a planet, found some eggs, alien hatched, and they had to vent the alien into space.
I get that
And you
one.
go,
Yeah.
I know that one. But yeah, all the little missions have these kind of spacey sci-fi Easter eggs in them, just as random log entries,
Yeah, right. That's cool.
which is quite fun. But it's also nice because your frigates come back and bring you money and resources.
Mm.
I was
All
like
we have
money.
to do is wait, like a mobile game.
Yeah, you just have
That's
to wait
right.
while you do
It's just
things.
turning into what's that spreadsheet game? That's about Eve Online.
Yes, Eve Online, except you get to actually drive your own ships.
Yes.
Eve, you have
that's
to click and tell your ships where
right.
to go.
Less spreadsheets required.
Less spreadsheets indeed. So yeah. No, we jumped through a black hole, which was quite cool.
Okay. Where did you end up?
Oh, we have no idea.
Oh, can you go back?
We can teleport back, but as to where we are, we don't know.
That's hilarious. That's awesome.
Yeah, we think it teleported us further from the core, further from the middle than we were
okay.
before.
'Cause that's right. Because the idea is to get to the middle, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, we got a mission to go into a black hole. Man, the black holes look really good.
Yeah.
And you fall through it, and then suddenly you don't know where the heck you are.
Does it do anything to your ship and stuff, or does it just pulls you through? It doesn't damage things.
You need a special thing to get through it. They give you like an anomaly detector or something, which can detect the black hole.
Right.
And I
okay.
think in the story that helps you go through the wormhole.
Right.
Yeah,
To a
it's
random
a
place.
side story.
Yeah, to some random place. But man, the things that they've done to this game is incredible. You've got frigates now. You've got settlements that you can look after. Base building.
The robot planets.
Robots now. Yeah, there's a whole heap of stuff in this game. It's incredible. So going through and just trying to figure out this whole mission thing, because you can build your base on your freighter, your giant capital ship, and then you can hire a squadron.
Squadron. Yes. Squadron. You can hire a squadron, and they help you in battle. So whenever you start fighting things, they warp
Oh,
Oh,
in
they
and
appear.
help shoot things for you. You got your frigates that you send out on missions, which is really cool. And all of this stuff is like has different classes, and you can update your freighter. And man, it's good. So much fun. So yeah.
So a year or so ago, we hopped onto a planet that had a settlement on it that we could help out on. Now, this is a
when
feature.
Carl refused to leave the help you or something?
Well, it was more a case of we did whatever they asked, and then you have an opportunity to become their leader. Correct me if I'm wrong, my
Oh,
love.
that's right. And
Yep.
Carl was like, nope.
Carl looked at the stats, and he's like, ugh, this sounds like a burden. No, you can have it.
Wow,
So
Carl.
I got it.
Wow, Carl.
Yep.
And then, of course, you progress and they become less of a burden and start becoming more of a help. Now, Kyle recently had a second opportunity to grab a settlement. And he looks at their stats and he goes, no. I will wait for a better one. So,
These
You're
yes,
such a snob, aren't you?
he's never going to get a settlement.
No, because you need the low down ones, because the good ones aren't going to come to you, are they? They don't need help.
They come to you eventually. You just got to meet certain criteria.
You have what they
People.
have, more like.
These ones, this one that I found, were being attacked at night by spiders or something like that, and it's just, oh my word, I don't want to deal with that. Get together, guys.
These poor people.
Yeah, no, this is not very friendly.
And Carl's got a pretty good gun as well. These days, he picks fights with sentinels.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
they keep mucking around.
I had my second ever death while playing with Kyle this last week. So I'm practicing no deaths because I'd like to do a permadeath run at some point.
Oh, wow.
And I was a little bit miffed. Sorry, my love, I haven't actually told you this. I was a little bit miffed because he had gotten himself into a fight with some sentinels. Now, sentinel fights are relatively optional, as long as you don't annoy them, they don't shoot you. And he'd escalated it to a space war. Usually you're on the ground with your gun. He'd hopped in his ship and now they were after him. So I came to rescue him and didn't make it.
Hmm.
So I did. Died twice now.
That's hilarious.
But it's fine. It's all good it's all good experience, I've learnt more about how shields work on my ship.
Oh, you're taking it as a learning. That's nice.
I'm
What
turning
have we
it into a
learned from
learning.
this?
Yeah, after a good cry, I learnt
Learn,
How to
let
survive.
Kyle fight on his own and then loot his body when he dies.
well, I mean, he started it.
Exactly. It's like, that sounds like he picked this battle. It should be his problem.
No, to be fair, I didn't realize who we were fighting. I just came to his aid.
Yep.
And then only later did I realize that they were sentinels.
Whoops. Oh dear.
He looks so bothered, doesn't he? Look at him. His little bothered face.
I'm on generation 8, which means I've died 8 times.
Ah,
So,
is that how it does? Does it
you get-
actually record it that way, does it?
Yeah.
To get
so you go
reborn.
to- yeah, generations. So yeah, we're getting there. I think we've got freighters now. We've discovered a bug. You're supposed to be able to dock into your friend's freighter, and then they warp that freighter, and you come along with them. But each time we tried, there's now a bug in No Man's Sky where the freighter warps but leaves you alone. Leaves you behind.
Leaves you there. We should try it out now that that new update came out.
Yeah, maybe they fixed it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So what? You just literally get you're in space, or you're in your ship, or what? When you're left behind.
You're in your ship, and you're just like, cool, this is me now. I'm where the freighter used to be.
Bye, Simone.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. So is Simone leaving you behind on purpose? Did she like eject
Yeah.
hyperspace?
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
well-
Not a bug.
dropping
It's
into a fart.
exactly.
When you zoom out and you see the galaxy and you're just about to warp, it says, "Do you want to bring your mate with you?"
Nope.
And I say, "Nope."
Nope. He got me
Here, Carl,
killed.
have some. Oh, look, I brought some milk chocolate for you. Can you open it? Click the setting. He didn't notice anything.
Mm.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
See how it is.
No, but he did sit there with his phone to Google why it wasn't working, and yes, it is a bug. But it hasn't been around forever, so yeah, maybe the latest update fixed it.
Hopefully. Yep.
Hopefully, even though we went through this black hole, which I didn't care about, and now we're further away from the core than before. That's also okay. I'm doing all right.
We will research an Iridium drive, and that will make us jump multiple star systems in one. And then we'll make a beeline for the core. That's the plan.
Okay.
You going to join
Exciting.
us, Lee?
Oh, I like the game. Oh, I enjoyed the game. It was fun.
Yeah,
It
you
is
should
good
jump
fun.
back in and have a look. It's incredible now. I'm sure they've upped the graphics again. They're figuring out how to kind of push the Series X along.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Well, Phil came out and said the X is nowhere near gone max yet. Like, there's way more the developers can
Yeah.
do with it. So
It hasn't reached its final form.
no,
No.
they're not going to bring out a refresh because it's still not being pushed that much. So
Yeah,
Don't say that,
Carl
I
doesn't-
reckon.
He doesn't believe him.
I don't believe that for a
you
second.
don't believe me? You reckon there's going to be a refresh next year?
Yep.
4 years?
Yep. They got to answer the PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
They may not though. PS5 Pro might just be as good as the Series X.
Yeah, but they still want to make sure that the Series XX is a lot better.
X2.
Oh, I do. I like that name, Carl.
Oh, I do.
Have you tweeted them?
No, not yet.
XX.
XX. Kiss, kiss.
Yeah. Here we go.
The Series.
It's kiss kiss to the fans and a death kiss to
That's
PlayStation
right.
fans.
Kiss of death for the PlayStation fans. Yeah.
Oh, I heard you were coming out with a Pro. Kiss kiss.
Good
The
luck.
Series S. No, I don't think the Series S is holding the Xbox at all. No, not in the slightest. I think it's all just marketing.
Yep.
Anti-marketing though.
'Cause
Bad PR.
bad PR.
Yep.
Yeah, because PlayStation just jump on it going, oh, look, the Series S is not as powerful as Series X. When it's blatantly not
Oh.
that less powered. It is less powered, but it's not that bad.
Mhm.
Sure, it's a baby version anyway.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
embarrassing to compare
And it's
your
got the same
PlayStation 5.
CPU, you've got a slight different graphics card. That's pretty much the only difference. And less RAM.
Yep.
So it's pretty much the same
Yep.
machine. So it's
Maybe it
all-
confuses the
and-
people that don't understand the topic very well because they're
Of
both
course.
white. They're both
Of
white
what?
consoles, so they're like, oh yeah, like for like. We're comparing apples.
Yeah, this whole Baldur's Gate thing is just insane. And it's just purely because PlayStation,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh.
And it just happens to be that Baldur's Gate
Uh.
3 is coming out on the same day as Starfield.
Yep.
Strangely
Sorry, I don't know what you're
enough.
talking about.
Oh, so Baldur's Gate 3 can't do... they're saying that it's not powerful enough to do the game, basically. The Baldur's Gate 3 game.
Series S.
Series S.
Oh, okay.
And because of that, they're not bringing out an Xbox. But now they're going to bring out an Xbox, but not have the
Split
dual
screen.
screen. Yeah, split screen.
Yeah.
But bizarrely enough, the PlayStation 5 version of Baldur's Gate 3 comes out on the same day as Starfield,
Mm-hmm.
which is a really weird coincidence. Oh, no, it's not coming out on Xbox. But then I was thinking about this and actually thinking maybe Microsoft did this on purpose and said, hey, don't bring out Baldur's Gate 3 on the same day as Starfield. That's really stupid. Let's just push it back 3 months.
Yeah, we can say something's happened to it.
Yeah. Because even now, I saw an article today saying that Microsoft are looking at a way of making split screen work on the Series S.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is actually could be smart marketing on Baldur's Gate's side.
Hmm.
Just bringing out 3 months later when everyone's got over Starfield, bring out Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, it's pretty clever.
Yeah. I thought makes sense because then everyone
Um,
doesn't get angry and Baldur's Gate doesn't lose sales.
Yep.
Is there much of an overlap, though, of people who would find both games interesting?
Yep, I reckon there would be, yeah.
Yeah. I'm keen for Baldur's Gate 3.
I
It
want to play
looks
Baldur's
amazing.
Gate 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But,
Cool.
but Starfield has come and it's going to take away all my life.
Just pray
if
baby
they did
doesn't
the-
come early.
So 3 months, yeah, that's funny. But 3 months was kind of Christmas time, so that's about right. It'd be about,
Yeah.
Yep.
A nice holiday game.
yeah,
Because
just
it's
get Baldur's
Going to
Gate.
be Starfield, then Forza, and then Baldur's Gate 3 to finish off
Yeah,
the
I
year.
think that's what they'll do. I came up with
Yeah.
that this week. I thought that was genius marketing by those guys in the end. And then the article today came out saying, we're working on split screen for the Series S. And I thought, I'm sure you are. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's... Do you have any more games, Mr. Lee?
Oh, sure, actually. I have. I'll be
Oh,
quick.
man. It's been
I
a
told you I played
gaming
games this
week,
week.
haven't
Quake 2. Or played Quake 2 with
we?
somebody.
Oh, we played
yeah.
Quake 2 together.
How did you think about that?
Man, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't remember my wins.
That's fine. No, you were better at Quake than me. That's fine. It was fun though. It was good fun.
It's
enjoyed
so
it.
much fun. Oh my word. It was
Um,
hilarious. So this is the funniest thing about Quake 2 was that it took us a while to figure out how to play co-op, right?
I don't know.
eventually
I couldn't do it. Even after you said how you did it, I couldn't get the same settings as you. I don't know what I was doing differently to you. There was some weirdness going on. But yeah.
Yeah, there's some strange stuff. It takes a while. The menus aren't intuitive, but we managed to
No.
get co-op going.
Yes.
And this is great. Then I forgot to set the game to private, so it was a public
No,
game.
wait a minute.
Then
We
I-
had 1v1 initially. We had like 4
Yeah.
maps of 1v1, which was just
We did.
hilarious because I had no idea what I was doing. I was like, I haven't played this game for 20 years. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, I'm so confused.
It was lots of fun though.
It was good. It was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really
1v1
enjoyed it.
running on the old maps.
Yep.
Gosh,
Well, I don't know the maps either, so I was just confused. I don't think I played multiplayer Quake 2. I think I played single player Quake 2 and played multiplayer Quake 3.
yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I think it was bigger because Quake 2 wasn't really doing much multiplayer at the time, so I was going on Quake 3 for multiplayer.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I know
Quake's always
nothing
been
about the
multiplayer.
maps. So yeah, but it was funny. I did manage to find the quad damage thing quicker than you, which was hilarious.
Yeah, you did. And all I can hear is Lee with the quad damage running
Whoa.
around. Going,
Where
maybe
is
we
it?
get-
You're like, I'm gonna follow you and find out where you go to get the quad because I get it every single time it came up. Where the hell are you? When did you get it again? That was funny.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, and then we played single player game
Yeah,
campaign
the co-op, the
co-op.
campaign.
Yes.
It was hilarious. So yeah, we jumped in and we're like, man, the cutscene takes us back. Some guy joined our game because it's a public game, skipped the cutscene, and then exited. Like that was it.
Oh,
I
and
was
we were
just like,
streaming on
oh,
Discord as well.
Yeah, so funny because it starts off. It's like one of the most amazing cutscenes ever of humans' retaliation to the Strog, and this guy's like, skip and leave
Skip
game.
and leave, bro.
It's amazing. But then we got 2 guys in our team who really knew what was going on.
Yeah, they knew
and
the
they
maps.
pulled us through like 5 missions super quick.
It was insane. I thought we were going to finish it, but then they seemed to disappear. And then it was us, like 4 other people left behind, not knowing where we were going.
Yeah.
And we got a bit lost. Because you have to keep jumping from map to map, don't you, to know what you're doing?
Yeah, you collect the key, then you run back to the
And
next
it's like,
map.
go to the prison
Yeah.
section. You're like, what does that even mean? Like, there's no maps. There's nothing to actually help you or anything is.
The modern, it's got a compass version now.
But what
So
does
you
that
can-
mean? You said about the compass. And you were like, look, it's pointing the compass. Oh, no, don't go that way. I didn't mean to put the compass that way. I was like, what the point of this compass is then if you just go randomly pointing in directions and people follow it?
I don't quite know what the point of the compass is. because
Okay.
It doesn't point at your objective, from what I
No,
can tell.
points at what you're looking at.
That's how
does.
my internal compass works.
Exactly. It's like, because at one point we were all following it, and Kyle was like, no, don't follow it because it's not going anywhere. It's just me. Like, bro, what's the point of this compass?
It's a very strange.
And that's the point that we was about, gone midnight, wasn't it? Like 12:30. I was like, I really need to stop now. I'm so tired. I've been gaming for about 4 hours at that point. I was like, I just need to stop now.
Yeah, just stop.
I just need to stop.
But how good is Quake 2?
It's so good. Like the actual graphics and the speed is amazing. Like the speed of moving around and doing stuff is incredible. Yeah,
So good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Music's amazing. The
Music's
guns feel
amazing.
fun. I just run around with shotgun the whole time. Shotgun, then super shotgun. That's all I was running around with.
Man. It reminds me of a time when games prioritized fun over everything else.
Oh, the stupid jumping. You hear him jumping, trying to get on the stupid little blocks to get over stuff. He's, everyone's doing the same thing.
And you gotta do the strafe jumping to move quicker.
Yes,
Quicker.
but it still make that noise every time you jump.
Yeah.
So there's like 4 guys jumping over blocks. All you hear is, and it's like this stupid noise everyone makes.
So good.
Yeah.
It really is. It's a fantastic. It's not really a remaster or a remake. It's just kind of like a.
Is it the same? I feel like it's slightly better graphics. I imagined it would look worse than that. It could be an old game.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks similar to Quake 2 RTX version.
Ah, okay.
So yeah.
Right.
That's
Multiplayer's
the-
funny because with headphones on, it's spatial, so you can actually hear where people are.
Yeah,
so when
it's
someone's
great.
jumping, you go, oh, they're off to the right, because you can actually hear them jumping off to the right hand side or something. So I thought that was quite cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
great fun.
It's a great game. Just jump in. It's great. Jump in, do the campaign. I think that's the way to go. And turn off friendly
Yep.
fire.
That's
People will
Aw.
die. Aw.
so-
And finally, I played Ghost Law.
What the heck is Ghost Law?
Ghost Law. So this came out just before Diablo did, and it's basically a pixel version of Diablo. So it's kind of like the OG Diablo 2 kind of version.
Okay.
So it's an isometric Diablo, run around, kill things, pick up loots, upgrade your character. There's a massive skills tree, or massive kind of like these little, what do you call, runes that you get, and they have like plus 10% speed attacking, and these like super runes which improve the runes around them, and there's 50 spots you have to fill in. So you like one rune, every level you get an extra rune to put in, and you pick up all these runes running around, so you can do different builds and stuff like that.
Okay.
And also you can upgrade, you get gems for your sword and gems for your shield. It's like literally Diablo, but you're running around killing zombies
Huh.
rather
Okay.
than demons. So yeah, it's fun. I played it for a few hours. It was quite good fun. Did a couple levels.
It's also isometric, you said?
Isometric, yeah. It's like Diablo 2, but about like pixeled up.
Oh, yes. Didn't we watch the trailer for this?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I was told it's like I heard reviews of people saying it's actually really cool, like a really cool little game. It's like one of those indie games that you just kind of that appear and just people say it's very playable. It is. It's very playable. Like the controls are straightforward and make sense. The graphics are kind of fine for what it is for a pixel game. There's lots of builds you can do. So I reckon if you went out there, you could probably Google builds, and it's that whole kind of that Diablo thing. Tons of gear to pick up, and you can pick up food, and then you can make things with the food, which I thought was a really weird thing to do. You can actually go to a cook and make food. It's a really weird mechanic.
So it's kind of like Monster Hunter World that way.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, quite funny. Crystal Van Essens just appeared in chat. In YouTube.
It's my mum.
It's your mum. Hi, mum.
Yep. Hi, mum. I told her to make a comment next time she was on because she tells me she tells me she sees it, and I said, "Oh, just jump on and say something."
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's a cool little game. I really enjoyed it. I think it's an hours and hours game. I was watching reviews of people kind of going to TA going how to get this, and guys like at 8 hours I managed to do this. I was like, oh, okay, this game's hours and hours, and there's hardly anyone's finished it as well.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, lots of different maps run around. It's cool. I was just kind of just wanted a break, do something a bit different. So I thought, oh yeah, jump into something else and run around.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
It only came out the same time as Diablo, maybe a week before Diablo or something. So I remember installing it at the same time Diablo was about to come out. I thought, oh yeah, that would give me something like an anti-Diablo game almost, like something that's really simple to jump into. Because Diablo is so complicated. Sometimes you want to jump in and do the same sort of thing again, but just press A a lot.
Yep.
And maybe randomly press X.
So, is this on Game Pass?
Yeah, it's on Game Pass.
Okay.
It came out, I think it was last month it came out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Indeed.
Did you say who knew, not me?
Yeah, I didn't know about this game.
Oh, that's funny. Well, look it up first, Carl, because isn't it pixel art?
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, it's Pixel. No, you probably hate it.
Yep. Fair enough.
Yeah. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
You're not selling it to me.
Well, it's a pixel art Diablo game. Like it's a very simple kind of, but it could be quite. Once you get past the first few levels, there's quite a lot of stuff you can do, like different weapons you can pick up and different gems you can put into your weapons, and there's crafting and all sorts of stuff into it. So it's a Diablo game. It's basically a Diablo 2 sort of game. Yeah.
Okay.
But you'd rather he play Diablo.
I played it because I was curious why everyone was saying it's like Diablo 2. That's why I played it.
Okay, no, but I mean, you're trying to convince Carl to play it, but he's not even playing Diablo.
I don't think he'll play it. No, I'm not. I don't think Carl will play it because it's Pixel. But I thought it was quite interesting to play something which is like a Diablo game. That was all. That's why I picked it.
Yep.
Carl's not playing anything. He's just playing No Man's Sky and then Starfield. That's all he's going to play now.
Yep. I'm just hanging out for Starfield. That's all I'm waiting for.
I was trying to shake it up a bit and play some different games this week.
I noticed. I'm quite impressed. Job, Mr. Lee. Good job.
Yeah, good on you.
I'm waiting for Cyberpunk actually, which comes out this month.
Oh, that looks incredible. I'm trying so hard to not pre-order that as well.
It's a free add-on, isn't it? It's not. It's buy it, do you?
Yeah, but the actual expansion you have to order.
Oh, do you have to order it, do you? Okay.
Or you have to buy it.
I've got it on disc. Does that count? I bought the original disc.
Yeah, you still need the expansion.
Okay.
It still does the 2.0 for the original game, but the extra content and the extra story and all that, that's all expansion-y.
Okay. I will purchase it, I reckon, because I think Cyberpunk's an awesome game.
How much is it?
Cyberpunk's fantastic.
I'm just going to look it up, actually.
Yeah.
Phantom Liberty.
How much is it in New Zealand dollars?
Oh, well, that's the problem. Cost. I didn't realise it was an extension. Purchase. $30 US. On Steam.
Not too bad.
Oh, you get 27.7 and Liberty Bundle for $130. Wow.
Oh, okay. But much.
Xbox. There you go. New Zealand. Probably about $80, probably, because they can't do. Oh. You can't choose it separately. $50. And you get a Quadra Vigilante pre-order bonus, whatever that is.
Isn't that the new car?
It is a new car, yeah.
Ooh, that's exciting.
I have all the cars already, so yeah, it'd probably be good to. I already have that achievement.
Jeez. Yeah, okay. Got to get back into Cyberpunk after Starfield.
Yeah, one day.
One day. One day we will play these games.
Yep.
Oh,
I think we're done.
I think we are done. My word. A lot of games this week for the wrap up of our patrons puzzling picks.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
cool. And from now on, everyone's just going to be hearing about Starfield stories, I suppose.
As if it's any good.
Yes.
Why was it not very good though? Have you thought that?
Oh, Lee, don't
Well,
bring your
no.
negativity here.
Carl, this is helpful. This is helpful. So usually a new game comes out, you two get obsessed, and it's all you talk about. And I have to be the little token diversity card here, where I'm playing something else. But this time, Lee gets to be the token diversity.
I'm doing it on
card.
purpose. I'm letting Carl play this game, so then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. We got to,
I think
know,
it's a good idea. I think it's good for you to.
it's
go
well,
for-
it's good for us as a podcast.
Yes, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Because then we're 2/3 Starfield, and we still tick that box for people who don't care. And you're that box, Lee.
I'd like to be in this box. It's an exciting box.
Exciting.
You don't usually get to be a token.
No, exactly. No.
Lee the token.
Mm.
Amazing.
Okay,
So yeah. All right. Lee's
Baby
going to be
Shark
playing
game.
the Baby Shark game.
Yes, new Baby Shark game coming out.
Right, on that
So
note,
exciting.
it's time to end the podcast. Lee, you're not playing a Baby Shark game. If you do, we'll mute you.
I'd have the music playing the whole time when we're doing podcast in the background.
Oh, and we just couldn't hear it. Those poor listeners.
Oh, that's
You got to be
funny.
walking around going do 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 do. Oh man. So thanks guys, that's our show for this week. Thanks to all the patrons who took part in the patrons puzzling picks. Thanks to everyone who nominated games and voted for games for us to play. It was a fantastic event, very interesting, very different from what we're used to. Being forced to play a game that is not of our choosing. You know, take us out of our comfort zones just a little bit.
It was good.
It was good fun. Let us know what you think about it. Jump into our Discord, tweet at us, tell us what you guys think, if you're going to take part next year, if we should move it to June. Patrons Puzzling Picks Midwinter Christmas event, which will always be fun. We can shift the backlog event around a bit. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. And thanks for hanging out. If you found the podcast, we're everywhere on the internet. So double check our socials. We have a website, so go there. That's got links to everywhere where you can find us. And as we have mentioned, we have a Discord as well. Jump in, join the Discord, have some fun. We've got a very nice, special, shiny new Starfield forum in our Discord, full of hopeful.
It's completely empty.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to drum up some hype here. Our Discord people have been very busy lately. They've been quite quiet.
They have. Yep. Well, it's just proof, we've all got things to do.
Yep. Life is coming at us quick, fast, and in a hurry. So yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for everyone who's watched on our YouTube and our Kick streaming. And thank you for everyone who downloads and listens to the audio version. If you want more from us, we do another show called New News, where Lee and I go over all the newest news of the week. Check that
Or
out
just
as well.
Gamescom, depending on what time of year
Well,
it is.
yeah. Last week was just Gamescom.
That's right. But this week we're recording on Thursdays
Yes.
for anyone listening live.
So if you are live, new news will be on Thursday this week, not Wednesday.
And you know what exciting stuff happened this last week?
What?
More Gamescom news.
Oh, brilliant. Even more Gamescom. So yeah, stick around for that. That'll be excellent. But otherwise, if you want to follow us individually because you don't like the idea of a faceless podcast tweeting at you, Lee, where can you be found?
I am Lee Howard. On Twitter and on Xbox. And Lee Howard25 on Twitch.
And Simone?
I am Jim Bean NZ on Xbox and Twitter.
And you can find me at Zarkras on Xbox and X. So thank you guys for hanging out. We now stream into our Discord. So if you're looking for game streams, jump into our Discord. What more could you want out of life apart from more of us?
Oh, and if you want to stream to Discord, you can do that too. We haven't locked anything down yet. So we'll watch you play.
Yeah.
And
Jump in and
might
watch you and give you a hard time.
jump in and chat to you. We got to hear the voice of 186 this
Yes,
last
we did.
week. And maybe we can convince him to make a little intro for us. So
Yes,
we can
What are
get
you?
more
You going to get him on that?
Oh, he's
should do
listening to the
another-
podcast. He can.
push.
We'll see if he's listening to the podcast now. This is a test.
That's a good point. Yes, he's not an Xbox player, but he does look.
He does listen to the podcast. He just found us randomly. He said he's looking for an English podcast or something, and it popped up. We were like second in the list.
Oh,
Nice.
that's good to know that our
yeah,
tags
I
are
asked him,
working.
how do you work? He said, I just look for, I wanted an English gaming podcast, and you guys popped up. I was like,
Well,
oh,
I'm-
okay.
Did we apologize to him for the time zone?
Yeah, he did say he used to watch it, but now his works has changed, so he's changed his shift. But he used to listen to it in the
Ah.
morning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the time shift's
Okay.
actually not too bad in the UK.
Oh
'Cause
good.
It's 9 o'clock or 7 o'clock, depending on time of year. So it's actually a
Mhm.
morning. You could put it in the car, drive around, and listen to us.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
Well, why is he not in the live stream right now?
because
We're gonna give him a hard
his shift's changed in work. That's why.
No, that is a terrible excuse. I'm not buying it.
I think he's sleeping.
So yes, thank you guys for hanging out. We have been the Xbox Cast, and we will see you all on Xbox Live. Goodbye and good night.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Hello, everyone. Oh, thanks, Cooper and Todd and Yobi. You guys joining. That's excellent.
Yeah, thank you. We had 9 viewers the whole way through.
Nice.
And Chili for
Went to
jumping in.
11 at one point.
Yeah, I saw that. Even got a troll.
Nice, quite nice.
Yep.
Little troll came in
Yeah,
and laughed
you
at the
were-
mod because I deleted
You
his
were
message.
onto it.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
it straight
okay.
away. That's why I was distracted when I was talking because I was trying to get rid of his message. I deleted his message. He went, haha, mod's not very good, and then I saw you banned him. I thought, haha, haha.
Actually, on my side, Carl, it says you timed him out.
Timed him out for 5 minutes. Yeah, but
So
I believe
looks like he just
disappeared
went
now.
away.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Yeah.
After that.
If you can't chat for 5 minutes, you kind of go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, taking the mickey out of the mods because I thought I'd just delete the message and he'll be quiet, and then he said, haha. I was like,
Yep.
bro.
Yep. Oh well,
Yeah.
that's
Very-
fine. You guys did
good.
well. I'd jumped away from the chat for, I don't know, 5 minutes. So Jolly good.
I have it on both. I have 2 screens.
Oh, yeah, you've got 2 screens. I need to get my second screen out at some point.
Yeah, makes it easier.
Much easier.
I was actually going to
Where
get
do
the
we-
first screen up at one point, but I thought that was a bit of an extreme, so I haven't done that.
Ah,
If I can
yeah,
wall
that's just way
screens.
too extremely.
Yes, extremely.
Oh,
Yeah, PAX West this weekend. So that's, I think Trevor's going to it. He's going to send us some pictures.
oh, cool.
Because
That'll
in
be exciting.
Seattle, it's like half an hour away from us, I think, so he'll go down and have a look at it.
Ooh.
Yeah, get Kingsman on the podcast, we could. He's also doing stupid hours now, though, as well. His hours have all changed because of work.
Hmm.
I think I talked to him last weekend, maybe, weekend before, but I hardly ever talked to him now.
Oh, because he's doing stupid
What a
hours.
friend. Yeah, because of stupid hours now. I think it was in, where was he? Went away somewhere? Just travelling work now.
Yeah. Yeah, he was away. Because we bugged him about Trick to Yomi, I think.
Yeah. Oh, he played at the end.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did, and complained. So
And complained.
You know,
He said it's like this game and this game's better, is what he said. But I can't remember
We-
what game he said. Yeah.
that's right. We know he gave it a good shot because if he didn't, he'd be saying nice things about it.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Well, I said to him the game's really good. I really like the story. That's what I said. I enjoyed the story. So he probably played it to get to the story to find out whether it was
Yeah.
true or not.
Possibly.
All right, chaps.
Right.
We should get out of
Right,
here. Thanks for
everyone.
watching, guys. Good night, Cooper.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.